Imagine what it feels like to be floating amongst the universe. The feeling of euphoria going through your mind. And to feel this connection with everything. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Toastmaster, today I'm going to be talking about out-of-body experiences. Who here knows what an out-of-body experience is? Who here has ever had one? Who here has ever become aware of being within a dream whilst you're dreaming? I have also, just like you, had an out-of-body experience. The feeling of floating outside of your physical body. And it turns out I'm not the only one. Gallup, a major research company, actually did a major study on this in 1992. And they found that 13 million Americans had actually had an out-of-body experience. The Netherlands did something similar, where they actually discovered 25% of people that are reported as being clinically dead but brought back to life have had an out-of-body experience. Plato talks about it in his book, The Myth of Air, which is 420 BC, a very long time ago. And it's reported that it's something that shamans do and monks. So during my research, I've discovered there seem to be 3 types of out-of-body experiences. And they all seem to be different based on their trigger, context, and awareness. So the first one, the near-death experience. This is usually triggered by a sudden fear or trauma. The experiencer, the context of it, is they suddenly become aware of the fact that their body is being operated on, or they're being pulled out of a wreckage. The context of it usually involves a warm feeling, or they report seeing loved ones or speaking that have died, or speaking to other spirits. And sometimes there's a life review that flashes before their eyes. During this experience, they are fully conscious, but there's a fear-based thought that they've died and they want to come back to their bodies. The second type, the spontaneous experience. This is a type that I've had. Usually it's triggered by being asleep, but you suddenly wake up and you realise that you're floating above your body, but you're thinking, hang on a sec, I'm supposed to be asleep here. Or you're dreaming, and you become aware that you're dreaming within your dream, and you're thinking, oh, I'm in dreamland right now. And the awareness is always fully conscious. The experiencer has gone from an unconscious state to a fully conscious state because they were asleep, but they are now fully awake. And the context involves, usually it's in their bedroom, you're in your bedroom, and everything looks clearer and shinier. Sometimes you can travel outside and travel above your house, above other houses, or go to other locations. And usually it happens to you when you're a lot younger, but people that it does happen to, they get told it's in their imagination. So you probably actually had this when you were very little, but got told it was just in your imagination. And then there's the third type, the master of out-of-body experiences, the projected. I envy anyone that can achieve this. This is usually triggered by a very calm mind. Meditation is usually what triggers it. Person goes into a deep state of relaxation. This is usually what the monks do. My dad can actually do this. And the context is always the experiencer can travel where they want. They can go to other dimensions. They can go to other places. They can meet other entities. And most importantly, they can go right into the deep of their subconscious mind. Imagine that. And they are fully conscious. So the awareness is pure conscious because they've sent their conscious mind somewhere else. So I've talked about the 3 types of out-of-body experiences. Near-death, spontaneous, and out-of-body. So again, who here has had a near-death experience? Who here has had a spontaneous out-of-body experience without realising it? Who here can achieve the master, the projected out-of-body experience? Wouldn't like your house, no, we're joking. What I have talked about today is a very taboo subject. You see, people don't like to talk about it because they do feel judged. I'm not here today to change your belief system. I'm not trying to change your belief system. What I am trying to do is get you to talk about it if you have had one. For if one person is brave enough to step forward, the rest will follow. So I ask you to be that brave person. Open the gates to allow the conversation to flow. Open the discussion with your peers. I had this speech yesterday. Have you ever heard about out-of-body experiences? Have you ever had one, Neil? Let me know what they say, Mr. Toastmaster.